Okay, so in this section, we want to talk about what can you really change in 21 days. Now, you've probably heard a lot of hypes where you can drop, how many pounds can you drop in a week and, how much you can overhaul your life with just a few days. This is not one of those courses, and that's not what I'm recommending. I want you to have realistic expectations. What we want to do in this 21-day challenge is really set a pattern for you to follow for the rest of the year. So you have a 21-day experiment, if you will, a 21-day short challenge. We're not talking a total makeover. What we're talking about doing is helping you start to create a new foundation and new habits so that you can eat healthy and you can go in small changes. Incrementally, you can improve your diet through a series of 21-day challenges. So we're not talking a total makeover here. We're talking about small changes that add up throughout the course of the year. First, I want you to focus on it's very easy to make the changes you want to make. So, in order for you to have success with this course, you need to focus on things you want to do versus those things that you think you should do. Like we all know we should eat more vegetables. Well, what if you don't like vegetables? Then it's going to be very, very hard for you to make a change like that. So I want you to focus on changes that you want to make. Once you've got a little momentum going, once you've seen your changes in your diet and that you're eating a little bit healthier, maybe vegetables will become more appealing. Maybe your palate will change and you'll be able to eat them. But don't force yourself into making changes that you really, really don't want to make. So throughout this challenge, I'm going to be talking about making that first small change, and I want you to be able to pick something that you've always wanted to do or you've really been curious about, but it's something that you want to do. Forget the things that you should do. We all know we should do things, and that leads to a lot of guilt. So leave that behind. In this course, I want you to focus on making one change that you want to make. And we'll go into a whole section where we'll talk about suggestions and give you some ideas of the types of changes you might want to consider. But again, be realistic. We're talking 21 days. You're not going to overhaul your entire eating plan, your entire diet in 21 days. And those places that recommend it, there's a million books and so many different resources out there that have you follow this strict diet for 21 days. That is not what this course is about. We're going to make one small change. We're going to start with that. Those forced changes when you try to make massive change in 21 days, it doesn't stick. And you know that. You've tried that, right? We all have. If that worked, there wouldn't be anybody who was overweight. There wouldn't be anybody who was eating at McDonald's anymore. I mean, the whole culture would be healthy if it was that easy to make changes. So again, be realistic. In 21 days, you are not going to change your whole diet. We're going to focus on one small change and then be able to carry that through and repeat this 21-day challenge over and over so that the course of the year, you've really made some exciting changes in your healthy eating, your patterns, and you're really feeling good about yourself.